Well, this is where it ends, folks, right here. In a parking lot, very fitting. You spend most of your time in parking lots in van life. Here we are. The transmission is done on the Nancy. She's done. I really tried to save it. It would be the third time to fix the transmission if I were to have done it, but I have common sense and I'm like, no. The second time was free, thankfully, but the first time was $2,600. But anyways, I've had this thing for 4 years, and the first 2 years didn't have any problems. The last 2 years, lots of problems. And it's just time. Am I gonna get another van? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get a Toyota Corolla and get a place. I think it's time because it's November, it's cold. It's not van season for me now anyways. Van season is over, so that timing is good. And I just want something that I can rely on, of course. And on top of that, I just want something that, like, I think I want a place, you know? I think I'm there. I've done the van thing for ages. I've traveled lots. It's been amazing, but van life is hard. A lot of people sell it as being easy and fun, which it is sometimes, but this is the reality a lot of the time. Broken down in parking lots, like straight up. This is deja vu. I've been here before. And today's gonna be crazy because I gotta get an Uber to a place to buy a car and then a wrecker. I gotta get to the wreckers. I can't drive that thing. It drives like, 40 kilometers an hour. I might be able to get out of here, but it makes for a tough day ahead. And like I say, this is not the first time this has happened. So this is the end for me. It's been a good ride. Maybe I'll take you along for the ride today. Yeah, I think I will. I'll just show you the highlight reel. Okay, so I shot that video you just saw early this morning after loads and loads of messaging and looking around on good old Facebook Marketplace, which I don't really trust, but it is what it is. I'm at a car dealership, used car dealership. I've decided, sadly, to not go the van route, okay? I'm not doing the van right now because, like a million and one reasons. I've been doing it off and on my summers for like 3 years. As with the off-grid cabin life, van life is kind of simple, but kind of not. There's a lot of complexities in there that you have to deal with. Just like anything, any lifestyle you choose. It's just like anything else. Just, there's pluses and minuses to it. So at this point, it's November, van season's over. There's a wicked Toyota Corolla here that I'm probably gonna buy. Actually it's almost $9,000. It's got 107,000 kilometers on it. No rust, maybe a little bit of rust underneath, and that's okay. I can live with that. It's Canada. And that's the plan, folks. So I'm literally here at the highway, emptying out my van, putting a bunch of contents into the new Corolla here. Not very exciting. I wish I could say I was going into a new van, but I explained this lifestyle for me, I don't do it in the winter, and it's the start of winter, and I'm making some changes. So this is where I'm at, a freaking Corolla. Something that's not gonna break down and something that's cheap on gas. I'm actually kind of excited. I'll see what I can save. But this is the reality behind me of van life. That is more the reality. Nice things too, but that is only part of the reality. I can always do this again, right? Well, here it is, the last supper in the van here. My breakfast of champions, or meal of champions, just a giant salad with arugula, good olive oil, walnuts, olives, tomatoes, a little bit of salt. Love it. And then I dunk some bread. Anyways, I dunked some bread in there after. I eat it every single day. And it's been a great choice of meal in the van because once I'm done, I just use the bread to scoop all the oil up and I hardly have to do any dishes. It's great. All things change, and this is a change. I don't want to deal with the mechanics anymore. And the beautiful thing is, if and when I do a conversion again, I can do this a lot faster, more efficiently, better, all the good stuff. So this was my prototype. This was my, the experiment. Well, folks, we are in the Corolla. I am driving away from the scene.
Continue for 4 kilometers.
There's my GPS. proof that I'm driving. Yeah, so here we are in the Corolla. There's all my belongings under sheets because I don't want anything getting stolen. Just making this real quick. It feels nice. I'm in a little Corolla. Corollas are wonderful. Little cars are great. They don't cost you much. They're easy to understand. They're small. They're easy to cart around. They're easy to turn. They're easy to park. There's a million great things about being in a small car. It's freeing in a different sort of way than that being in a van was, you know? This feels like a weight off my shoulders. I left a bunch of stuff in the van. I left my mattress. I left a blanket. I left the little propane tank I bought. I left a couple $100 worth of stuff in there because you know what? I can't be bothered to look after that crap anymore. And the guys at the mechanic shop are really happy to see that, and good for them. Hey, I hope they reuse it. You know? Sometimes you just gotta let go of stuff. I don't care how much it costs. You know? If it's weighing you down, say bye. Good life lesson there. But anyways, I'm happy I'm in my Corolla. And on to new chapters, on to new beginnings, and closing an old chapter, you know, a 4-year-old chapter with that van. Crazy. I got a lot of great use out of it, a lot of great experiences, great memories, all, you name it, I got it out of that van. So I am in the dark here, obviously, a very raw video with you, saying farewell to the van with you, and if you're still watching, a little hint, I might be doing a massive road trip, possibly in my Corolla here, to Whitehorse. That might be happening in a couple weeks, so I got a job offer up there. So stay tuned for that. Those wonderful folks who are still watching, I got to turn some lanes, do some exits here. So bye, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Keep in touch. Bye.